Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's get right to it. Self-civilization radar. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Self-Civilization radar. Welcome, welcome. Your host, Red Squid. And you can chat, and the panel link is available. So this is going to be quite different. The first one was all the way through. So that is part one. This is part two. Talking about Bigfoot. I don't remember Bigfoot being in this one. But look, they said that they find ancient humans, and this is what they say they look like. So the people that make the people, they say, look, this is what they say they found when they put it together. When they put it all together, this is their essay and shit, right? Mainstream academia will immediately accept that. And so I use AI, right, to put it together for me. And so I say prompts to try to get it to show me something. Show me something real, show me something true, accurate. And so this is one of them times where the image generator showed me something where there's a worm and there's an insectoid and there's a human. The worm, that look like a naga, don't it? Like a snake. And the insectoid, oh shit, that's the reptilian. That's a snake. Oh shit, so they really was like that? Where their body was like a snake body? Oh heck. What's that? Yo, that's a naga, y'all. Y'all see that shit on the right, on the left? Like I always knew it was like that. I mean, but I just ain't never build on it. So like I'm really looking at it though. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like the Nagas was depicted as having the lower halves of a snake. And then they got the insectoid looking like a whole hornet. And the human seemed to be some type of matrix projection. Well, they all seem to be type projections. Different type of projections. Then you got a whole bunch of stuff here at the bottom. People and things. So, anyways, we hear about Bigfoot, right? And so, shit, I got this on the slit, on just on the fly. Like I almost didn't even pay attention to it, but it is a good picture. And the fact that it's years old is like, it's like you have to appreciate, like, for the time, you know what I mean? Like, for that time, it wasn't nobody getting the AI to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so some of the things that AI showed me, I had no idea it was as true as it was. And so this is one of them. And so if you see the phenotype of this man, remember that, because that phenotype has got something to do with prehistory, pre-antediluvian or some shit, antediluvian. It's just the oldest type of humans. You know what I'm saying? So there's different types and shit like that. But we see that this is what the AI had associated with Aboriginal. And so I ain't never understand it. Like at first I didn't understand it like that. I ain't finna show nobody looking like a dang on. Like I was about to put monkey people up here, right? That's disrespectful. Like don't nobody want to be called a monkey because it means that they stupid or something. Right? Like they primitive or something. So don't nobody want to be called an ape. That's like saying you a dumbass. You just, you know what I mean? So, anyways, it might be something to the original mammals that was running shit or that was existing. You know what I'm saying? Because they do talk about best, and I don't know, man. It's just like where if they got hair all over their body is one way to maybe track people down. But we talking about history is so old. You know what I'm saying? That I don't know if there could be smarter versions of dumbass. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like this is the thing, man. I don't know. It's just a cool picture. It's a cool picture. I made it very early on in my attempt to make AI images. And when I made this picture, it was like, yo, I'm doing something in this shit. When I made this picture, it was like, yo, I could do shit with this. Straight up. I can keep on, I make some real shit. Like it just felt right. So it's like it could be a whole nother time, like a whole ancient time. People really look like this. Like this guy looked like. Oh, I ain't put him in. But if you see these people, they got cheekbones. These cheekbones. This the AI telling me when I ain't know, right? And so it was later on, right after I got these pictures, that I realized that if I follow the cheekbones, I'll find pre-man humanoids. So they call this the El Negro. It's an Olmec statue. You notice some cheekbones. And so this is old. And then here go temple that they found over in Mexico. Look at the cheekbones. Right. Like I don't even have, it's not even like I gotta persuade people. But look how they showed this shit in Thundercats. where it was a white line of Judah, Lionel. He had a Lionel, he had a lie, and then he had this American is Egypt mummy Mumra. He was a Moor with the red hood on his head, and he's being pestered. He's being pestered by some goddamn a sellout and the ops. There's cats. And so this is disrespect by this is what the Americans was doing in the 80s, because Thundercats, also there was G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? G.I. Joe had Roadblock. You know what I'm saying? Roadblock in the back, Panthro in the back. Like they was putting these blonde hair, these white haired people, these blonde haired people, because Lionel was blonde. He had blonde body hair. Then He-Man, G.I. Joe, Lionel, the dude from Scooby-Doo, they all look like the same guy. And so not only that, on some race shit, but look, it's on some Aboriginal American type shit, because they saying that they acknowledging America is Egypt, they acknowledging the Atlantis connections to the Americas and all that, but they doing it like they saying the sorcerers of the land is the reason why they fucked up. So they're not trying to give credit to the original people because they're saying they was evil or they was wicked or they was doing something that was wrong or something like that. You know, everybody always want to catch somebody doing something wrong. But we could catch being done wrong is mainstream academia and a full-fledged effort to suppress, hide, destroy, and manipulate the truth against righteousness. Right. So I rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father God. Let's protect us. Deity is referred to. So yeah, man, it's just definitely facts. Figgity, it's my favorite thing. Look at it. It's definitely the truth because of the way it all match up. Oh man, that's lovely. That's lovely, yo. And so that's Seminole, Florida, and they got the elongated neck situation going on. And so that means that day is older than the ones using the hoops because they both use the hoops. Right? The little rod, the little iron rings on their neck. See, the Seminoles, they use beads. But see, they got extended neck too, though. See, they didn't peep that. So if you put this together with the extended neck, then it's like, what are you doing? Right? It's a serpentine connection to what we would think is a King Kong. And so perhaps the serpentine mix to the King Kong, the Godzilla mix to the King Kong, got it to where you see this progression happen the way it does. Don't that make sense? This progression happens this way because over time they have blended in to the point to where they start looking different. So listen, man, we stay up. This right here is a picture of nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. So look, this is all American. This Mexico and Florida. Florida on the right. So the two on the left is Mexico. And so I'm convinced. I'm not even tripping. This is Australia on the right, and that's Africa, Egypt on the left. I think that's Egypt. Yeah, that's Egypt. That's wild. So that's best. That's best, anyways, man. Best is a representation, generalization of a people, and so these people go back to the first oldest thing they could find, which is really just right before the Ice Age ends. So Atlantis is after the Ice Age ends, or further back, because how the Ice Age get explained? Like, when did they explain the Ice Age? Because it looked like they had a continual reach without no issues. You know what I'm saying? Look, until this type of shit happened. This type of shit happened to the castles. Even though they might have an origin where it's got to do with sorcery, but see, this is probably how they said sorcery had went astray and people fucked up. Is dealing with the darkness and trying to summon up demons to be in them in clones and controlling and shit like that. That shit, it's like a computer virus in the flesh, but it's the end because there ain't no more. So this is best. Definitely should put yo up there with definitely should put yo up there. Yeah, so man, ain't really no need for that. There's no need for that. Okay, so now we I don't know, man. That's all the intelligence shit. I don't know. I kind of wanna. So now it's the art part. So I'm gonna take those out, that out. I'm gonna stop it right here. But that was a good explanation of it. And that's pretty much wrapped up. What we can also say is the blonde hair and blue eyes is found in the Americas. And then we can find that the people related to that was called Moors over in Germany. And so Chatterman, as Miss Dawn brought up earlier, fits the same description. They didn't say he had blonde hair though. See, that's where they're trying to go to war at. So they said the white man is related to Cheddar Man. They said that he was a direct descendant of Cheddar Man, and he on in England, And so that means that people in England been there for 9,000 years straight. All right. And for him to be a descendant, his people had to been there consistently for 9,000 years. And so that's kind of messing up my damn situation. Like 9,000 years, your family been there for 9,000 years. That means that recently he got turned into a white man, son. Damn. You can get turned into a white man, dog. All you gotta do is don't marry nobody else for like 3 or 4 generations. And they're like, man, it's no more. There's no more. Dang, son. All you gotta do is just fall in love, have your generations fall in love 3, 4, 5 times with a white woman or a white dude. And it's over with. The motherfuckers is that's tricky, man. That's really tricky. Damn. How many generations you think? And by looking at them, how many generations did it take for him to turn into a white man? That was a black man at first, and then he got bleached. He I ain't gonna say he got bleached, but he got whitened to the point where he got silver gray hair and shit. He old now, so I don't know. He got gray eyes. He look like Gargamel, man. He kind of look like Gargamel. He related. He look cool. He like a cool. Listen, I ain't gonna front. He look cool. He do like he got a little. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to joke on him, man. He look like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it shines through the melanin. They said his ancestor 9,000 years ago had melanin, son. So what did his people fall problem to? Maybe 3. Miss Dawn said maybe 3. That's wild. It's over with, huh? Straight, just black hair and yeah, 3. Shit. So yep. So he multiplied. He's heavy layered. He's hella layered. He's 3 times 3,000. Probably 300. You know what I mean? He been out there. Look, 9,000 years. How you be on England the same? So this is the thing. I'm tripping on the fact that he in England all that time. Because I ain't never really think of England as a place where people gonna be there for a long period of time. And so them people on them island consistently for 9,000 years don't sound right to me. 9,000 years on the island, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That shit don't even sound right that he's related. He a direct descendant from this motherfucking bones they found from 9,000 years ago. That's wild. Yo, England trip. They tripping, dog. They are tripping. 9,000 years ago, somebody was in England. Get the fuck out of here, man. Did nobody give a fuck about England? Ain't nobody care about goddamn England 9,000 years. Come on, man. You telling me that they was over there with the castles and all that shit in England 10,000 years ago then that's Atlantis, dog. Then he an Atlantean. Because the Atlanteans ruled the whole world. They was 10 kings of Atlantis, and they all was related. And they all was sons of Poseidon, or Poseidon, Neptune, Zeus. Like, who the Title was the king of the Atlantis. Title. That's mentioned in the Bible. Computer, who was king of Atlantis?
In Plato's tale, Atlas was made the rightful king of Atlantis. But hey, that's just a mythological story. No actual kings in the real lost city, if it ever existed.
Who about the king that was named spelled as Tidal?
You're asking about the king spelled Tidal. That's actually Atlas, the mythological king of Atlantis. Looks like we're diving deep into ancient legends here.
Hey, yo, tell me again that's Atlantis, because I know I just told you it was Title. So how is Title Atlas?
I see what you mean. The king's name is Atlas, spelled Atlas, and it's connected to Atlantis because the island's name literally means Island of Atlas in Greek.
So what about the king named Tidal?
You're asking about King Tidal. He was a king of Goyim mentioned in the Old Testament, specifically in Genesis 14:1. Tidal joined 3 other kings in battling rebel kings in the Battle of Siddim.
Elaborate on who King Tidal was.
King Tidal was a ruler mentioned in Genesis 14:1. He led the Goyim people alongside 3 other kings in a battle against rebel kings in the Siddim Valley. Tidal's forces captured Lot, prompting Abraham's rescue mission.
So what other names did King Tidal get known by researchers?
Interesting question. King Tidal has been known by several names in research. In the Septuagint, he's called Thargal. Modern scholars speculate he might be linked to Tudalia, a name of Hittite kings, or Tudhula in cuneiform inscriptions. Some researchers suggest an earlier pronunciation Tadgal.
Okay, so was he a king of Atlantis?
No, King Tidal wasn't a king of Atlantis. He was a king of Goyim mentioned in Genesis 14:1, leading forces in the Battle of Siddim against rebel kings.
Is Atlantis, or anybody that's related to Atlantis or have ruled over Atlantis, mentioned in the Bible from your ability to read the Bible and find out for yourself real quick?
The Bible doesn't mention Atlantis by name. Some scholars speculate that legends like Atlantis might reflect memories of the Genesis flood, but there's no direct connection in Scripture.
So you mean the Atlantis and the Genesis flood beginning was the same thing?
Actually, they're not the same thing. The Atlantis story comes from Plato, while the Genesis flood is a biblical account. Some folks speculate they might be connected, but scholars generally see them as separate tales.
Okay, so the separate tales.
What's on your mind?
So how old did Plato say the story was when he started to tell it? It was 11,000 years old.
Plato wrote about Atlantis in 360 BC, describing events he said happened about 9,000 years earlier.
Right. So that would be what day today? How many years ago today would that be? Approximately.
Today is June 19, 2026, which is roughly 11,384 years after the time Plato said the Atlantis story occurred.
11,300.
Yeah, that's right. Plato's story puts it at about 11,384 years back from today. Makes you wonder what kind of smartphones they had back then, huh?
Are there any celestial events of a reset every 12,000 years?
Actually, there's no solid evidence for celestial events that reset every 12,000 years. The closest cycle is Earth's axial precession, which takes about 26,000 years.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
That's it. Look, it was under 35 minutes. Isn't that wonderful? Under 35 minutes, man. That's a new record. The show is over. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Look how I got the insectoid on the same side as the gray. And then the reptilian on the same side as the Palladian. And then they got the Palladian with blue eyes like the Palladian an android. And so I was like, oh shit, maybe that's like Android 17 and shit. The bitch could suck. I mean, she could have a baby and all of that. You feel me? Like she is straight Palladian. Like one of them real, you know what I mean? Not for play, but for Palladian. Then you got the reptilian. He got why the fuck he got that motherfucker got a look what he got on. He got on a vest with pockets on that shit. I ain't never see a reptilian hurry up and get somebody's pocket. We should give him a test like they did that homeboy in Glory. Yo, in Glory, he was shooting all fancy and shit, but he couldn't reload worth a damn. Put that test to him, shoot that pistol in his face. The reptilian gonna flinch. You ever seen a reptilian flinch? I'm just saying, man. You gotta get him to snap out of that curl up, boy. Everybody be strong. Don't curl up, everybody be strong. But they look like the reptilians. The reptilians be controlling the Palladians because don't it be people that's like from the European descent that's like got the reptilian oscillates all the time and shit like that. They're the only ones showing like they trying to morph into the motherfuckers. Like they did give us James Earl Jones, but that was a movie. Like, I'm pretty sure there's people out in Africa transforming and all that shit. I'm just saying, when it comes to the Palladian, they could be representing people that really is like transformers and shit. You feel me? Because the bitch already got blue eyes, so she ain't a bitch, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? They just, they might not be people. Like the people thinking they from another planet. They're not from another planet. They working with the reptilians. This is how the reptilians get it in. Through the Pleiadians. Right? And the little grays is fucking with the reptilians' brain. And they work for the mantis. So it's not four different groups. They all of aliens that live in different parts of the galaxy. It's just four different ways that the gods use to communicate to human beings. And so we ain't got to worry about the fact that there's so many white people, man, and there's so many black people, and there's so many Latinos and Arabs. Like, it's hella space for everybody, but not everybody gonna have that space. Some people is gonna be denied, for real. Some people gonna be denied some shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. It's the after party, man. It's the after show. That's what we like to do here. You just talk bullshit until I feel like leaving. Look, they looking right at your ass. Look, the masses looking right at you. Damn. Look at the gray looking at. Look. The reptilian looking at you too. That's how they look, though. You can't tell because they got little slits for eyes. And motherfuckers staring right at you. Reptilian cool though, man. I fucks with y'all. Ain't no bitches out here, man. Ain't no horse shit nowhere, man. Real shit, man. We out here. We want the best for all the good people, man. All the wicked people get destroyed, man. That's what I mean. You don't even gotta say nothing about all that. That's the done know type. But just in case, man, the wicked people get destroyed, the devil get rebuked. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's going on, man. Man, I'm gonna run this shit through the printer, dog. Have them give me a little video. And then we'll just be sitting all up here in the video, like, everybody be, you know what I'm saying? That's a good idea, man. So, anyways, any questions about where Bigfoot at? Any questions? Because I'm the one. I'm the one to ask. Where Bigfoot at in this picture, man? They thought they was going to just count the Bigfoot out. They was going to do the Bigfoot dirty. Ah, Lord of mercy. Bigfoot, man. Hey, man, let's look at this one. It's in them woods, dog. What you doing out in them woods? That's what the motherfuckers. Like, if they see people like out there, like, oh shit, this people out in the woods. They looking like they going somebody. That's what they thinking. That's terrible, man. That's like saying, there's somebody in the woods waiting for somebody to walk off in the woods so they can say, I hope they by themselves. I hope they ain't got one of them loud sticks with them. Like, yo, for real, the cameraman was like tripped or snapped on a little twig and got this thing attention and shit, right? And then the dude was like, huh? Bigfoot like, huh? What was that? And then he look and he see the damn cameraman and shit. And he, what you gonna do? We gonna run off? See, Bigfoots, man. Bigfoots ain't gonna hurt you. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bigfoots might. It depends on who the person is, man. Like the Bigfoot might be scary as fuck, and he run off, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So the thing is, the daughter of Anu, she had created a woman to go get the Bigfoot to start having sex. I don't know, man. I just lost my train of thought. But no, hell no, I won't even be in. See, first of all, I won't even be in the damn forest. So, shout out to all the people that go out in the woods bringing us evidence, uploading that shit onto the internet. Yeah, because you didn't catch me out, that bitch. Not at all. You should have saw the video. This man was like, "What was that?" When he saw this shit behind the damn tree. Hell no, dog. I wouldn't be outside, man. Fuck all that. I could just enjoy telling y'all how scary I am. It's like telling scary stories around a campfire. But nah, though, man. Let's talk about something else. Anyways, though, so what's good though, man? What y'all want to talk about? The bill over already, man. For those that came here for the bill already over. It was under 30 minutes. The build is under 30 minutes. So it's over already. Y'all can thank me later. Thank me later. Nah, thank me now. Go ahead. If you want to see it, just 30 minutes ago. Do y'all think that this picture I'm about to show you is real? He on some type of hoverboard bicycle. I don't know. What y'all think? It was great. I appreciate you. So I don't think that's a Bigfoot. I think that's by looking at that tree, he look like a regular sized person. If those are roots going into the tree, then that's probably a little person. But I don't know why he got that on his. It looked like he got on a cod piece like Romeo. So I don't appreciate that. But it also looked like it could be our perspective, and he's like using some type of vehicle because it looked like his hands is holding on to some type of handles. It looked like there's some type of that there's something in his hand that could be connected to this thing here. So I don't know if it's in front of him and we looking at it this way, but it don't look like he riding on anything, like he's standing there. But it still look like he got something in his hands. He got levers in his hands. He's controlling some type of vehicle, and it looked like he just standing there. With some type of interface we can't see. See, like something in his hand. In both hands, it like something's in them. And then they could be connected to this box. The box look like it's over his abdomen or his genitals and shit. So I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what that is, but it looked like it's a short. It's a short bang, like shit. I don't know how big them roots is, but it looked like it could be a 4 footer, or maybe not. I don't know. Depending on how big those roots really are, it could be any type of obstacle. The most high technique pieces salutes to Yosei. So what if it's a reptilian woman with a Bigfoot man? That would be like a hairy Bigfoot man with a reptilian Naga woman. That would create you. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Reptilian woman, Bigfoot man, reptilian man, Bigfoot woman. Maybe. I don't know about that. Bigfoot man and reptilian woman sound like a Naga woman. Well, either or, man. Shit. Everybody, peace and love and happiness, man. Shit. King Kong, Godzilla. They got, you know what I mean? They found. They family. You used AI Gemini to recreate a picture of recreate that picture if the circle it looked like he had gas masks or smoke blowing like looking tentacles. Huh. A picture of the circled aliens. But it was, yeah, okay. The alien gray looking guys up on the UFO and they kind of looking up and shit. Yeah, all right. I think I know what you're talking about. That's what's up. The tree, it could be the tree. Dang, no BS, man. Definitely could be a tree. Tree telling us something. The tree, the projection of the trees. That stealth civilization shit for real. Because they just watching this shit, staying low. Let's go ahead and change the topic real quick. And man, I'm about to get a new damn background. Making a new background music. All right, we're gonna see if this beat sound any good. Okay, so I'm not really that shit was trash. All right, let's try the next one. Okay, so we found us some new background music. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna stay to this one. Can you hear it still, or like how well can you hear it now? And this olive is banging, son. I like this shit. Yeah, we're gonna keep that because that we gotta have varieties, man. We can't keep. Yeah, how loud is that to you? Can you even hear it? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up. Because I don't has it ever gotten in the way? Because I think it turns down when I stop, and then it comes louder when I'm not saying nothing. That would be good input. That would be good feedback to hear about that. Because right now it's at a level 8. It's a little low. Yeah. Let me know when you sent it. It's Gmail risk with X. It's a little low. All right. And so, do you think I should raise it up just a little bit? All right. So it was at an 8. Now it's at 10. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they was going on, but they was going on about some shit. They weren't trying to show me shit. Like, what the fuck did I do to them? Okay. They were looking like they weren't trying to make my shit. Oh, they did make it. Oh, that's crazy. They was telling me they wasn't making it. Oh, they did make it. That's kind of cool. Hmm. Yeah, that was pretty clever. Why that shit is fucking making noise? That's terrible. I need to tell it to have no sound to it.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Damn, that look like the little thing from the Yoda movie. That's tough. Damn. So the AI, I never really liked that shit when they took it and they 4K that shit, but that makes sense when you did it. That makes sense when you did it because it showed what the AI see better than what we could see. And so he definitely got a breathing apparatus on with some smoke coming out that shit. That's facts, yo. A breathing apparatus, son. That's crazy. I ain't even see that. Yo, that's fire. Maybe we should do it on some more shit. I'm trying to think. What we need clarified. No, that's a good. That was great though, man. Salute. That was good.
They ain't really out there with a damn attitude. Shit. That's stealth civilization right there, man. All right. So what else? What else could we? Let's see. See if I got something on it. What about that one? We know he gonna look fucked up. We know they fucked up. I might got me a hack, yo. Another one. All right, so I might got a hack, yo. Another one. I repeat again. Come on now. That shit ain't doing nothing. Man, they just had their dumb ass sitting there and nothing moving. Yo, no whole shit about it, man. No whole shit about it. Negativity, man. It's like waiting 5 minutes. I might got a hack though, because I got all the points I need. I could just make if I could get it to hone in. Mm-hmm. Yo, I think. Yo, all right. Let me. I gotta turn this shit up, man. I'm sorry. God damn. Shut the fuck up. Golly, can I just try to hey yo, I like this background, man. Shit. That shit is somehow motivating. The wind gusts is as the time goes on. Let's go. So I'm trying to get these people to move, man. I think that I got it where I could take it and feed it into some and make videos like real simple. They're gonna have a dumbass thumbnail, dumbass ink mark on it. I wonder if I can knock that off. But I could, because I was thinking about making a movie, man. Real shit. I was thinking about making a movie, dog. But I was like, how I'm gonna do it? How I'm gonna do it? How I'm gonna do it? I'm like, how can I cheat the system? It seems like it's set up like to keep us, you know what I mean, to like be ahead of us. But if you're original, you have no fear. Oh no, they messed it up. They messed it up, dog. Hold on. I'm up here waiting all that time and shit for them to do the wrong thing. Shit, that's like 4 or 5 minutes. Do it right, man. They should have it right this time. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I don't know. I gotta think about some better pictures than that, X. I don't know what I could use. I mean, what I could we could get cleared up with the 4K. Let's go to Sumero Mercado. They got some nice stuff in there. All right, I got something. Oh no, that's scary. You want to use this? A little spurt. You could use that. Yeah, I did. I ain't know who he was. I didn't know who you were. I know who you are now. Yeah. You got to give me a second to go. I ain't go through all of them. Like, I saw that you had sent me something. Y'all can't see what I can see, can you? Yeah, you can. This picture right here, X. That one. If you can get that one, that would be dope. This right here, this is Stealth Civilization for real. I think that's a good title I have chosen because it's really, it's accurate. This is below the pyramid. This is before they found all that stuff down there. Some guy threw a remote control car down the shaft with a camera on it, and I was able to get this. I screenshot it. I'm the only one with it. Get it. That's a portal right there. That's the Rainbow Bridge. Look at them colors. It's a real thing. I was just trying to figure that out, but let's go ahead. Oh, they just got the reptilian non. Damn, the little thing. I want everybody to be talking, man. But that's cool. The reptilian running his fucking mouth. So we could take pictures and we could make videos out of. Man, listen here. We need to be doing some of this shit. So I wanted to make a video. I wanted to make a movie though, but I wanted to make it. You gotta be able to follow my lead. Like they can't change out from a different character. But that shit, I don't know. That shit's stupid, man. It was just an idea to do. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking like I want to do a step by step, but that shit might take me hella. I gotta think it out first. You said red shoes. Who got red shoes? Now they saying they got falling out with Israel and shit. Peace deal with Iran. Peace deal with Iran. Proof the pole shifts.
Thank you so.
Oh my god, that shit was too loud for me, man.
Ain't me doing it. Something that's controlling me. I'm a robot, right? So these people operate like transhumans, like non-human entities, and they have waged a war against humanity and free will, right? Which makes me think that they're not like us. It's something about them. They're a different type of being than us. But let me give another.
So now he
Hey,
believe in aliens. It's funny how he was just saying aliens don't exist and shit phony, but the government came out and said they is real, dumbass. Like, how you gonna come out here and say that UFOs ain't real? You did. I remember I saw Sanchez did a whole stream, like basically mocking the UFO. Then the government came out and said that shit real. What the fuck?
One to get down. What happens next is a record of pure adrenaline and panic. Dozens of small, extremely agile figures emerge from the dense vegetation and run towards the shore with a speed that defies ordinary human coordination on such rugged terrain. Notice how they move as a group, almost as a unit, without emitting loud noises of breaking branches, only the sound of water being hit. The big question surrounding this record is, who were these figures? For the researchers, the first hypothesis was an encounter with an isolated tribe, perhaps protecting their territory from intruders. However, the anatomy and agility shown in the images raise much darker theories among the inhabitants of the region. Many believe that the group did not encounter humans, but rather the Shulashaki, which is the name given in the region to elemental beings that guard the portals of the forest, an isolated tribe. After this intriguing encounter, the expedition was immediately interrupted, and even after the recording was...
Man, that dude got a whole T-shirt on, motherfucking. What the hell is that? What? Oh no! They doing too much things. They're doing too much things.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Pale creature crawls.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, listen, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. First of all, no. And then second of all, hell no. Man. Ain't nobody gonna be standing there looking at something like this. This is reminding us how we got the trash version of AI or something. I'm not standing there looking at that thing.
Across a lonely dirt road. A strange figure wanders through a Colorado driveway. A family in Las Vegas claims something 10 feet tall landed in their back he'd never seen before. Clearer he could make. The thing is pale, spindly, crawling on all fours. It also has no fur and doesn't seem to move like any known animal. Understandably, the guy threw the car in reverse and just backed the hell out of there. This has become one of the most famous sightings. On top of that, made visual contact with the craft in 1993. There are more images.
So I remember this when it happened, and there was video of it. This shit was in the 1993 because I was a kid, and it made a scream. It was screaming. It was like screaming in pain and shit. So it sounded like a little creature / monster / it sounded like a baby crying. And that shit kind of hurt me more than anything.
And a pretty interesting backstory too. So back in July of 1990, in airspace, light around Bruzy.
That shit was a UFO, and it fell down as a UFO like this.
Capone kept his cool.
See, that shit fell down like that, and it unraveled like a roly poly. It unrolled itself. It came down It's like a fireball or something.
Long enough to grab his camera and photograph the thing. By the time he'd gone back in to put the camera away and returned outside, the creature was gone. Capone published the photographs in a local newspaper, and it wasn't long before the police came knocking and supposedly left with his photos. The newspaper refused to hand over their copies, thus why we still have some grainy images left over today. We hear a lot of alien abduction stories, but I can't think of any piece of footage that
Oh, he got some good shit.
time because it is important to the story. So as the guy steps to the other side of this gate, there's a sudden flash of light and the camera goes black. The cameras were out for just under 2 hours before the picture comes back. And then the man appears again. He crawls out of the shadows. He's now on all fours. He throws up and then stands back up, staggering around confused. So, of course, the question is, what happened in those 2 hours when the cameras were out? It definitely was not a person. It moved fast, too, darting past the porch. A lot of people watching the footage on June 5th, 2020, across her driveway. 5, the camera picked up this small, bizarre-looking figure moving across her driveway.
Hell no, bitch. Hell, fuck no.
Picked up this small, bizarre-looking figure moving across her driveway.
What the fuck is that? Got that. That look like a real face right there. Can I rotate this? Oh, wow. Man, that shit look like NDRE, man. The nose, the eye, the mouth. Yeah, it's something around his head. And it's like electronically charged. Hmm. All right, let's go back to the video. Dang. For real, that look like an ethnic sister. For real, that dude. Like, that don't look like a.
Driveway. It wasn't a dog, it wasn't a cat, it wasn't
Yo, that's kind of scary, though.
a Ring doorbell camera one night and did it become pretty famous too. A woman named Jessica Ortiz checked her Ring doorbell camera one night and did a complete double take. At around 1 a.m. on June 5th, 2025, the camera picked up this small, bizarre-looking figure moving across her driveway. It wasn't a dog, wasn't a cat, wasn't any animal she could place, and it definitely was not a person. It moved fast, too, darting past the porch. A lot of people watching the footage have landed on the same word: alien. Ortiz was sentient life in.
Creating custom clothing with tap stitch is simple. Start by choosing a
Tap
garment,
stitch.
then click Design Now.
In it. Hard to argue with that, really. Now, we've talked a lot about mysterious bulbous shape. I mean, it definitely makes it look less like a fish and more like something that, into this case, the stranger it seemed. This one comes out of Las Vegas. On the night of April 30th, 2023, a bright green streak cut across the sky. More than the operator, there was something in his backyard, a tall, skinny, greenish creature, somewhere between 8 and 10 feet tall, hiding behind equipment on his property. Before the police arrived, Kenmore and his family grabbed a camera, went out to investigate themselves, and looking really closely at the footage, people pointed out there does seem to be something really tall moving past the top of the fence there. And a Reddit user named Matt73132 also posted this still. Claim is that this is a second creature lurking further into the backyard. It's hard to make out, but zooming in, and yeah, that looks a lot like an alien face to me.
Oh, shit.
A crime scene reconstruction analyst named Scott, lot like an alien, but zooming in, and yeah, that looks a lot like an alien face to me. A crime scene reconstruction analyst named Scott Roeder also decided to go through the footage frame by frame. He said he identified at least 2 separate beings in the video. That
There was one behind the fence, 2 behind the fence.
has been our video. I will catch you. Yes, you.
But I ain't going to tell about it. That shit happens. See, this is the thing. They said that aliens are demons and shit, but they don't know what the fuck they talking about. That was decent, though. Pretty soon, somebody gonna have some footage from, maybe, most likely. See, the government do be dropping some shit on the internet. What the hell? Man, it was the thumbnail that got me. Like, what the fuck? People playing with the Ouija board. Oh Lord, Jesus, that's a rake right there, son. Like that, yeah, that's one of the rakes for real, son.
Nor a human being.
And just show that bitch. Get that shit, son. Oh Lord. Look, there ain't no human, don't no human do like that. You know? Well, it's a humanoid, but that's uncomfortable. No, I'm good. We can turn that music off too. Yeah, I'm good. The motherfuckers in the woods walking on all fours and shit. Mm. Oh, look, it's a ghost. Oh, hell no, bitch. Y'all crazy. I was, listen. Y'all tripping. Look at this shit. It's a fucking ghost. Yeah, they tripping.
Hours after Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker encountered a UFO. Yes, I did. That's why they tested Mr. Hickson.
All right, man. I don't know, man. I think I had enough already. I don't see no fucking Bigfoot, though. There you go somewhere that bullshit, son. That's terrible. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? That's pretty good, man. That's interesting. What the hell is that? All right, that's just a person, a little kid in a damn mask. That's what I'm gonna say. Shit. I know that one, no motherfucking wolf. Damn, that wolf big as a bitch. Why they talking about werewolves and shit? This guy CC some or another talking about werewolves, and now it's like these people is just like you working together or something. Shit. What the fuck is that?
Welcome to Nerd Report. Make sure to subscribe. Check out this. Of a village in Peru claimed that an alien dropped this weird creature in a nearby farm. The local residents of the village claimed that a 7-foot alien or aliens were floating around in armor, attacking them. Sound familiar? Let's look at this weird footage, and honestly, it's strange and disgusting. You tell me if it's real, though. Why the sound? All right. Maybe a squid? I don't know. Never seen anything like this.
Man, don't bring no squid into this.
Very, very creepy. Something I don't want to wake up next to, right?
That's how you gotta do when you do a reaction video. When you take it, you professional with it. You know, I wouldn't want to wake up next to this thing.
Could they have pulled back so we could check out the rest of it? Maybe that's the mouth, few eyes. Definitely.
Like, he just wasting his fucking brain. He just wasting his brain with these ideas that don't matter.
You know, creepy video, man. Again,
I'm not really sure. You guys tell me. Why'd you say that?
type in there on the chat below whether you think this is.
See, these people is tell me, like, he think people give a fuck. I don't know. Maybe they do, but I would never waste my fucking time. You know what I'm saying? With no dumbass video like that. Clearly, this shit AI. Like, come on, man. You a fucking moron or something? Goddamn moron. He did a whole video about that. Goofy boy.
We just looked at, right?
Right? Fuck out of here. I'm not going to subscribe to that. Look at all this Bigfoot shit, son. I done broke into the algorithm. They talking about Dog Man. But I ain't got nothing to say about Dog Man, son. No. They need to stop. That's what they need to do. Yeah, I ain't putting that on a big screen. Don't know why they be in no damn ocean, floating in no damn ocean.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or
their fear echoing through the nights. Voices are scarce.
I don't fuck his eyes that red though, cuz.
But every sound amplifies the tension. According to a man who explained the video, it happens on a busy road in Mexico. A figure appeared in front of their car, and when they stopped, a man with a terrifying face came right to their window. The way the figure positioned itself so perfectly aligns with the car adds to the unease. Some speculate it was a prank, perhaps the adults in the car scaring the children. Others wonder if it was something far more sinister. Without the original footage and so little context, the truth remains unknown. No.
Yo, I got hella of these videos on some paranormal shit. That was a gorilla, dog. Well, look, I got that one. That shit old. What the fuck is Bigfoot doing, man? That look like a skinwalker. Like he ain't got all his skin on. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I might gotta knock that other damn shadow ban.
She's blocked off the glass. Stopping this flying creature from hitting Carol Dillon's back door has become her obsession over the past month. It's tormenting her family at night, even with the lights out, and her changes to make the porch not so friendly to flying foes.
There's an owl there, and then here's Harry. He's supposed to be a scarecrow, but nobody's afraid of him. In the afternoon, I'll bomb the area to kill any insects.
But the creature just keeps at it.
I've seen enough of the videos to know, because of the scalloped wings, that's a bat.
We asked Micah Holmes at the State Wildlife.
Well, that's because of
Alex Harmon.
Bug spray.
For certain.
it's Wednesday.
It's a bat, bitch. Oh shit. Look at that motherfucker. Hold on. Mm. Mm. All about the rakes. Hell no, bitch. Why they got it blurred out? Oh, there it is. Gonna snatch you, son. You better get the fuck up out of there. Well, you know what? What is those? What is that? Fallen angels? Oh, hell no, bitch. What? Oh, man, that's one of them. Hell no, yo. You're like a man. Oh, hell no. Y'all crazy. Yo, that shit kind of scared me, son. Oh shit. What the hell? What the fuck is they doing? Creeping, yeah, motherfucker. What the fuck is they doing? In the bushes and shit. In the bushes creeping.
Or waking up and seeing this on your roof. There are many things
Gunshots.
happening for which there are no explanations.
Gunshots, bitch. Oh hell no. What the fuck is that? It's not moving. That's a scarecrow. That shit not moving. Oh, I remember this. Look. He got the little hooves. The fuck? How the fuck you in the spirit realm with a limp? How the fuck you in the spirit realm and you need a crutch? That's what he in the spirit realm with a crutch. How the fuck you in the spirit realm with some crutches? This thing, watch how you walk with a limp. Look. Like he missing a foot. How the fuck you got he got a cane right here. And he missing a foot. How the fuck you in the spirit realm and you missing a fucking foot? You can surely see the face right here. Miss Dawn said sci-fi last song tomorrow by Greg. Well, This man, he can't bend shit to his will because he in the Matrix. This dumbass, he ain't got no leg, no foot or something. He walking with a limp. And then what's that profile? Who that fit? Mm. That could be a bear. Nah, you ain't gonna see nothing like that and stand there. You ain't gonna stand there and watch that.
Night. Then, right around that time, this footage surfaced. It almost feels like the culmination of all those reports. But here's where things get tricky. No follow-up investigations or recreations seem to have happened, leaving the story hanging in mystery. The video's clarity and timing are both compelling and suspicious.
Nah, I ain't with no scary shit, no. You have to just get past it. Oh, look at Bigfoot eating a little branch. Bigfoot just smelling the fucking flowers. Bigfoot just smelling the goddamn flowers, man. Can Bigfoot have some chance to have some peace and fucking quiet? Bigfoot just smelling the flowers, man. That motherfucker. Oh my gosh, that kind of look. That kind of look. I don't know, man. That look kind of real to me, man. Bigfoot, dog. Look. He was just trying to smell the flowers. He got some nice teeth and shit for Bigfoot. Straight. Bigfoot. The smell the flowers. Just chilling. Bigfoot just chilling. with no care in the damn world. You know, he just sitting. What are you doing, Bigfoot? Oh, just smelling the flowers. Just smelling the flowers. Glad you asked. Just smelling the flowers. Glad you asked. A Bigfoot. You was stuck as caught you as a Bigfoot. What the fuck is going through his mind? Caught his ass slipping for real. I don't know. What's the chances that Bigfoot be caught slipping like that? Like he was so preoccupied. Motherfucker, like he panicking. Oh, get the fuck out of here. See, now they playing. Now they playing with people. Small war suit. That's a suit. That's a creepy looking suit. They need to find something else to do with their time.
But whoever was outside at that time must have come close to a cardiac arrest.
Oh, beat it down.
They suddenly heard a scream from a distance and went outside to check.
Whoa.
What is that?
No, we don't believe when they do that type of shit. Yeah, that's Bigfoot, dog. That's some icy 4K video. Why don't they get the monster in that shit? Yeah, that shit funny. Oh, I saw this shit. Some breaks, dog. Oh my god, this shit, they got this shit on here. This right here is terrible, son. They got this baby getting snatched under the bed. Like who the fuck put their baby up to some shit like this? The little hand come creeping out looking like a spider. See, them people be doing rituals and ceremonies and shit, and they be got the camera on, and then this shit comes straight from the damn Satanists. Watch this. Look at that motherfucking hand like some spiders. Look how rough they grabbed the baby by the leg. Like, who won't let their baby get grabbed up like that for some prank? That shit came from Russia. I think they had did that shit on purpose. Yeah, this could be a cougar, done. Yeah. Hell no. What the fuck is that? That motherfucker couldn't get that close to me, dog. What's wrong with these people? Oh, look at this shit. This shit funny. What the fuck?
Girl whose current whereabouts remain a mystery. Although her fate is unknown, her disappearance was eerily captured on a backyard camera. In the footage, the girl can be seen being led away by someone into the dense woods. However, there's a disturbing twist. The figure guiding her is not an ordinary person. It stands unusually tall, far beyond the height of an average human. This raises unsettling questions about what exactly happened that day. Could it be a skinwalker, or something more sinister like a ghost? What do you think? This man had a chilling encounter with what appears to be a real ghost while walking down the street. With his camera recording, he noticed a figure dressed in white, gliding silently down the opposite side of the street. The figure had an ethereal, almost transparent quality, which only heightened the eerie atmosphere and reinforced the belief that he might have just witnessed a ghostly apparition. The unsettling sight left him questioning what he had seen and whether he had crossed paths with in pop culture.
Dude, no, seriously, pull over.
From a great distance, he zooms in, and even then, the figure is unmistakably massive. It stands out clearly against the landscape, towering over its surroundings in a way that's hard to ignore.
There's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you seen what I've seen right now,
Attention. A hiker was casually live streaming his outdoor adventure when viewers noticed something chilling, a humanoid figure stalking him from behind.
Lose my hands. There's somebody watching you on the back. Where?
He was completely unaware until people started flooding the comments, urging him to turn around. When he finally did, the figure was briefly visible before disappearing into the trees.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You lose my hands. There's somebody watching you on the back. Where?
Goofy
The
Bell.
figure's size and posture immediately drew comparisons to Bigfoot. It wasn't just its appearance, it was the way it moved, almost too smoothly for something so massive. Some are even calling it a dimensional being, speculating about paranormal or alien origins.
Bauer hits.
He was just watching his stupid ass from behind a tree. Like, how you just pop up behind a tree, man? Yeah, my news feed got nothing but that stuff. But I'm going down. I'm going peace and salutes, man. I see y'all later.